was a Friday. It was October 28th, 2005. I remember like everything about the day. That morning we had our morning devotional thing, and he prayed, and we went to school. He like stopped with me at my locker, and he never did that before. I remember like him walking away and like looking back at him. Right after school ended, my phone rang. She just said we had a family emergency. When my brother got there, he came out and he just hugged me. They stopped and they told me that Blake had taken his life, that he committed suicide, and I just lost it. Like, I've never cried like that before in my life. I was really lost for a while, and I couldn't think of anything except that. Like at school, I would just think about it all the time. Everything I saw like just reminded me of him. I got situational depression. I really struggled for a long time, even where I stopped going to church for a while because it was painful to go. Like I just thought about it constantly while I was there. And then I started to hang around kids that didn't have the same values, so I just started kind of taking the wrong path, and I just kept going into a darker and darker place. And it came to a point that I just had to make a decision whether I wanted to be like this forever or not. I had slowly started going back to church and praying, and I could see finally the steps I had to take to get to where I needed to be. I just had to choose that I wanted it and that I wanted to be healed. And so I went to church, I prayed, I just had to give everything over to the Savior. So it didn't like happen right away, but through that process of probably like 6 months, I was able to find all the peace that I needed, all the love. I felt whole again. I could be happy, and I realized that turning to the Savior, that's like what happiness is. Even though trials still come, it just takes that to be really happy.